Day one in Ghana!
It was officially day one in Ghana, and this was our itinerary and total budget to visit these places. We had 4 places in mind, but could only visit 2 places. And
Charlie, Nigerians are coming to Ghana. See, Nigerians are coming to Ghana in droves. They are coming to Ghana. Currently, I don't know whether you heard of what I think the IGP or the head of military or something said, that every Nigerian should learn how to fight. They should just learn how to fight. Very DARKMAN is in Ghana currently, and he has just come here to hide himself. He's saying their country is not in a good shape, and he's now currently in Ghana. And also, I have other videos of Nigerians who are coming to Ghana in droves, like they are coming. Charlie, let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe.
The country is actually falling apart. People just don't know it here because people are busy cruising. The country is actually falling apart. We are in a mess. But anyways, Mona go learn how to fight. But they don't tell us since now, they don't tell us today. Go learn how to fight. People again Nigeria who won't come collect their country. They don't go borrow. Government don't borrow. Mona go learn how to fight really quick. Else you're gonna learn and you will learn the hard way. And don't run to Ghana. And don't run to Ghana. And don't run to Ghana because Ghana said the whole. Ghanaians are also in. That country is owing money too. Don't turn everybody to Charlie. Christian love don't play. If you play, go learn and you will learn the hard way.
here's how I traveled to Ghana from Nigeria with a 90,000 naira transport budget, no international passport, no ECOWAS passport, just my NIN, my friends, and my luggage. I am Simi of content showing you how to have fun on a budget. Just took a road trip with a few of my friends with just my national ID card. My first international trip at that. The whole idea was to have my passport with me. My friends had gotten theirs, but mine was taking too long to be ready, and the date was here already. So if not having your passport has been stopping you, this is your cue to go for it. If your goal is also to get 3 country stamps on your passport, this is also a great opportunity. We traveled with GIGM and we had an amazing experience. The car had charging ports, it was air conditioned and had enough space for your legs. Plus, GIGM gave us food and water. My friends were able to get multiple stamps on their passports, which was a great win for them. They paid 80,000 naira, but I had to pay an extra 10,000 naira to travel with my NIN card, which was another disadvantage for me. We left Lagos at about 6:30 a.m. and the whole trip took about 12 hours plus the stop. We submitted our cards and international passports, and the driver took care of everything, no stress. We stopped at the Seme border, Togo Aflawo border, and then Ghana. Each stop took about 15 minutes to get stamped. We entered Ghana about 2 p.m., but the journey to Accra itself took over 4 hours. For the next few days, I'll be sharing details on all our experience and how we plan to wing this trip on a very little budget. We had to change part of the money with us at the border and then take the rest into Ghana to get better deals. We also made sure to get the same at the border. We have a well-planned itinerary I'll be sharing along the way, so like, share, and follow for more, especially if you're planning a trip to Ghana currently or very soon. Bye!
Day one in Ghana!
It was officially day one in Ghana, and this was our itinerary and total budget to visit these places. We had 4 places in mind, but could only visit 2 places, and the mistake we made was picking a location to visit outside the region. That reminds me, Ghana does not have states, only regions. So imagine crossing 2 regions as big as states, sitting for 4 hours just to spend time at the spot. The experience was worth it, but going back we were spent and got home very late. By the way, we used a private transportation service, which I highly recommend, especially if you are going as a group. The first place we visited was Kakum National Park. The entry fee was 100 cedis for all activities by influence, so they have different fees for Ghanaians and non-Ghanaians. I've added the price on the screen. We were able to see the museum, go on the nature walk, where the whole history, including how the name came about, was shared. Such beautiful history. And we had the canopy walk, quite similar to Lekki Conservative, but higher. They also have where you could get snacks and where you could get a few Ghanaian souvenirs and clothes. The next place we visited was the Omina Castle, the castle where some of our ancestors were held captives as slaves. The stories the guide shared made me quite teary. Entrance fee was 60 cedis since one of us had a student ID card. It was one of the best experiences of the entire trip. It makes you value the freedom we have now. Our last stop was a restaurant. They had one of the best pizzas I have ever tasted. Please leave this dough thing for Ghanaians. Pizza or bread or snacks, so they get it. We also had their banku and light soup, which was quite good. Anyways, that was it for day 1. See you on day 2. One thing before I go, put your accommodation location into consideration before planning the places to visit. Very important. Anyways, like, share, and follow for the rest of the days and a cost breakdown. Bye. It's day 2 in Ghana. Itinerary for the day. The first place we visited was the Aburi Gardens. Anybody that goes to Ghana definitely visits Aburi Garden. The entry fee was 20 cedis per person. It was a serene and lovely place with a lot of greenery. We took mad pictures there. The pictures there were banging. Please take note of this. If you want to visit the place, it's best to visit on weekends because almost all the activities can only be done during weekends. So horse riding and a lot of activities are only done during weekend. You got to try these street snacks. This egg with pepper in between it. They call it nkosuya for about 3 cedis 5 pence. Of course, they still spend coin. No. One of the side attractions was also that you got to see the first aircraft that was used in Ghana. We also tried a lot of other street snacks. They have a mini zoo there. A lot of things. Definitely add Aburi Gardens to your itinerary when you're visiting Ghana. Next place, which is definitely one of my favorites, was the Boti Falls. Oh my god, this place was magical. After seeing this place, I said, no, God, they create. It was so beautiful. And the good thing about it is that there are a lot of activities to try. You can see all of the activities listed. The twin waterfalls, a lot of things. We couldn't do everything, so we just went to the waterfall and we did the canoe ride. We even got a tour guide who was very good with taking pictures. because all activities are included in that gate fee, so you don't have to pay anything extra. So yeah, that was for day 2. We went to try some foods and we called it a day. Let me know if there's any other information you'd like me to share. See you on day 3.
You really don't need to break the bank to go on your first international trip. Hi guys, I'm Naza and I traveled to Accra, Ghana with my mom through road, and here is how it was. First off, we booked our transport through DIGN, which cost a total of 170k, that is 85k per person. We made use of our international passports, although NIN and yellow card can also be substituted for it. To be honest, we wanted using flight, but when we checked out the price, it was quite above our budget, so we opted to use road transportation. We booked our tickets a night before for the station at Old Ojo Road, and we made sure we got to the park as early as 5 a.m, but unfortunately we were delayed and transferred to another station, so we ended up leaving Lagos by night. The bus was 14-seater and it was super comfy and had AC. And to sum it all, the driver, which was also called the pilot because obviously they dress like a pilot, was very nice and friendly, and immediately he collected our international passport and then handed us our food. In due time, we made our first stop at the Seme border, and that was when it dawned on me that I was fucking leaving Nigeria. After all the check-ins, we successfully crossed over to Benin Republic, and I must say Benin Republic is quite organized in terms of their road and transportation. At least with the few places we passed, I was able to observe that. I feel like their major means of transportation is bike, and bike literally has their lane. There was nothing like congested traffic. There was traffic lights almost everywhere. I really enjoyed the view, honestly, even though I noticed that it took us over 4 to 5 hours or thereabouts to leave Benin Republic. Like, it was taking forever to get to the Benin Togo border, but despite that, I was still feeling the whole journey, and I just had to like eat my food because I was already hungry. The only thing I regretted in this journey is purchasing that turkey, because I don't understand why a turkey would be half done. And finally, we crossed over into Togo. One thing you should know about Togo is that Togo is a very beautiful country with lots of beaches. Like, we literally passed about 7 beaches or thereabouts with palm trees lined up along our route, and in no time we're already at the Ghana-Togo Aflao border. And trust me when I said that it took us barely up to 10 minutes to be done with all our check-ins. And at exactly 8 p.m, which was 9 p.m. in Nigeria time, we got into Accra, Ghana. See, if I'm to advise anybody, I would advise you to get your CDs at the border. Don't wait to get into Ghana before you get. We made that mistake, and trust me, it was so annoying. And so to be on the safer side, at least try to change some naira to CDs at the border before you get into. So Ghana. Finally, we got to our apartment, of which I love. We had to call families and friends to tell them we've arrived safely. And that was how our Lagos to Ghana trip went. See you all in our next video, where we'll be exploring Ghana in the next 3 days. Bye. I recently traveled to Accra, Ghana with my mom, and here's the cost breakdown of our 3 days trip in Ghana. Starting off is our international passports, which cost about 85,000 and took about 1 month plus to receive. For transportation, we used GIGM, of which one-way trip also cost us 85k. Next up was apartments. We booked our apartments about 2 days before the trip through Airbnb. We stayed at this cozy and beautiful apartment at East Airport behind Spintex Mall for 3 nights, which cost us about £131, which was over 273k in naira. Honestly, I really love this apartment. It was very spacious, neat and well furnished. It has gym, free Wi-Fi, swimming pool, rooftop lounge, and a washing machine to do your laundry. And above all, it was located at the center city and was very close to the airport. Before I forget, we had a female host who made locating our room and movement so easy. And guys, this is what our room looked like. Like, it was so spacious and it was well equipped. We had an open kitchen setting, and guys, look at the toilets. It was so neat. Everything about the apartment is very neat, I won't lie. And definitely, if I'm visiting Ghana next time, I would also use this apartment. For activities, we initially made plans for a tour guide. We booked for just Accra City Tour, which was to cost over 1,500 Ghana cedis, about 150k in naira. Unfortunately, on the day of the tour, the driver fell sick. It was so annoying, but then it was one's health we were talking about, so we just had to like look for another means. So our host referred us to a guy who took us for a mini tour. So we walked through the street of Makola Market, then we got some coconut water, which I showed you guys earlier. And then we got street food. Guys, there are street food banks, like, honestly. The coconut was 5 Ghana cedis, while the street food we got, everything was about 20 Ghana cedis. From Makola Market, we left it down to Dr. Kwame Presidential Library, and access fee for tourists was 10,000 naira, which was 100 Ghana cedis. We also got ice cream because of how hot the sun was, which cost 5 Ghana cedis. From the library, we left to the Black Star Square because it was very close and it cost us nothing for access. The only money we paid was for the flag, which cost 10 Ghana cedis. Still at the Black Square, we had this Ghanaian egg and pepper, whatever they used to eat. And guys, I honestly do not like it. I do not like it. How did they manage to eat this thing? Anyways, from there, we legged down to Art Center. Although Art Center was not so close to the Independence Square, we just had to leg it because the guy told us it was leggable. So we got to the markets, and guys, things were fucking expensive here. I could not even buy anything. So I spent 0 cedis in Art Center. So we also explored the beaches in Ghana, and we went to Alora Beach, and this beach was very nice. The food there is nice, honestly. There was an entrance fee to be paid, but we did not pay because someone referred us to the manager. We spent over 500 Ghana cedis for the meals, and then 10 to 15 Ghana cedis for the horse ride. It was a fun-filled experience, and I would advise anybody to visit Ghana if you're looking for an African country to visit. So tell me, will you be visiting Ghana soon? Let me know in the comment section. See you in my next video.
Come with me as I go look for a hotel to stay. Before coming to Ghana, we have already made our research on a very nice hotel to stay. But now the problem is that we don't know the location. And do you know that we just found out that Ghana has states in it? Accra is very beautiful. It looks like the Abuja of Nigeria. So the hotel we are going to is at Tema. Tema, and I was thinking it was just a 30-minute drive, so they had to put us in another vehicle, and I was like, waiting they happen here. They put us in another vehicle again, like the 10th vehicle. At this point, I was asking Joanne, please, where are you taking me to? Because me, I don't understand. We stopped at this particular location, and this guy helped us to carry this. See, because of the exchange rate was too high, this guy told us 30 cedis to carry this, and we were like, no, we don't have that amount of money now, so far it bust. But anyway, we later gave him 15 cedis. So I bought this pure water for 0.5 peso, and guys, they use coin here. I won't lie, the last time I saw coin was when I was 5 years old. In this bag, the driver insisted that we are going to pay for our luggage, and we paid 10 cedis. When we entered this particular road, I had to turn to Joanne and say that if this hotel is not fine, that is when I'm going to be very, very angry, because me, I don't know where you are taking me to. I won't lie, this girl can be very, very funny. The way she came down and shifted this thing for the taxi to move, I burst laugh. With all the anger in my heart, immediately I entered the hotel room, I had to calm down because the place is so beautiful. The only problem here is that it is far from town, and this is very cheap. We paid 130 cedis for this. If you convert to the current exchange rate, it's like 17,000 to 18,000 naira. It was a blessed movement. Thank you and bye. After traveling and all my daily activities, I was so tired, and all I wanted was to eat. And this is my first Ghanaian meal. Not soup, palm nut and okra soup with fresh fish. This costs 25 cedis. The two of them, it costs 25 cedis. So we are going to give it a try. So I thought it's the normal way of eating fufu, gari. So I was molding it, and yeah, they had to correct me on how to eat it.
The food and where? Do not. You see, you add small soup on your hand.
Okay.
Doing like this so that it will not be.
Okay, I'll add small soup on my hand.
No. Just place it on your hand.
Okay. As a lifestyle content creator that likes eating different kind of meal, experiencing different kind of culture, I was loving this experience, honestly. I just want you guys to know that every day I will be eating different Ghanaian meal with you guys. So if you want to register for my video editing class is starting on the 23rd of August. Do well to use the link on my bio to register. For Facebook, do well to use the link on the comment section to register. This meal tastes more like banga soup, and my review is that it tastes very nice. Thank you for watching, and bye. Hi everyone. So today being the second day of Salah, I decided to tell my tour guide carry me to where I'm going to eat something nice, but at least let it not be expensive. Entering here, the place looks very nice, but it seems like we came late because the only soup they have was okra soup. Rating the soup by 10, I'm going to give it 6.5. But yeah, since I bought it, I have to finish it. Make my money no waste. This meal costs 1.2 or 1.3. I cannot really remember the price. After eating my meal, I drank this Fanta, and I also drank pure water. After everything, I didn't leave here with a good mood because the person that served me provoked me. From here, we went to the popular ice cream spots here in Duse. I keep telling people that I'm still a kid at heart. See me driving Janglova like one more. Entered here, and yeah, we had to check out the different price. I had to buy the one of 1.4, and I bought meat pie also. Someone dropped a comment I should keep eating and walking up and down till I enter Europe. Anyway, I don't really understand what that person means. I don't even know if there's anyone that can explain it to me in the comment section. I won't lie, this ice cream tastes so good, but I can say that 80% of it contains sugar. For the meat pie, it's just there. I don't really know what to say. Thank you for watching. Bye. One of the things I don't joke with is water, because I can wake up even in the midnight and become very tasty. A bag of water costs 12 cedis here, which is like 1,500 naira. Compared to Nigeria that has 20 pieces of water inside a bag, Ghana has 30 instead, which is very nice. And another thing I noticed about the water is that the nylon is very, very thick compared to the one in our country. After 2 days of passing through a lot, it's time to rest because me, I don't even try. So I brushed my teeth, took my bath, and also did my skincare routine. Open confession, for some days now I never do my skincare routine. The last time I told the North, a lot of you guys were like I should get a duvet anytime I'm traveling. So this time I had to get a duvet, a very soft one for that matter, and I can't wait to show you guys. I got this soft and cozy duvet from the minimal shop because I want to be giving you guys aesthetically pleasing content here in Ghana. The minimal shop sells loves unique and aesthetic decors, and this was my inspiration for this particular blanket, and this comes in different colors. Aside from sleeping, do you know that this particular blanket can be used to travel? It is tested and trusted and can deliver nationwide to your doorstep. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Remember the other day I was looking for banku and tilapia. I saw this guy on the way selling coconut water, so I decided to take a sip.
Please, how do you sell? Everything 70. Any side. Yeah, give me 7. Pick one.
You dealing with the body of God, or you dealing with the boy?
Is there?
And if you hear this, then go on, better back. Go on, better baby.
So I remember a myth that coconut water cures all diseases. One is no magic potion. Anyways, when last did you drink coconut water? But then again, genuinely, I want to know the actual benefit of coconut water. So if you know any, kindly drop them in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out. Mwah. Is it just me, or it's so hard to make friends as adults? Anyways, on today's episode of my adventures, I'm going to Katamanto thrift market in Accra with a friend I met on TikTok. She's a Ghanaian creator and we'll be talking for a few weeks now. We had to leave home as early as 7 a.m. so I can get the best. I almost didn't want to leave my bed. I was so cold because it had rained the night before. You guys, a taxi man almost duped me. He wanted to drop me off for 10 times the original transport fare. Ha! I just knew something was off because it was too expensive. Anyways, I eventually took the bus to the market, and here comes my TikTok friend, Bevi is such a cool lady. She took me around without complaining. So our first stop was this skirt seller. Guys, we couldn't really get a lot. It rained all through, so the clothes sellers didn't come out. Since we couldn't get clothes, we decided to visit the shoe section. See, these sellers are the same everywhere, always dragging customers. Just like Yaba and Ogunpa markets in Nigeria. This shoe section is so big. There are many shops for different things. If you want heels, boots, sneakers, loafers, name it, you get them all here at affordable prices. We entered this first shop and I saw really nice shoes, but they're not my size. Then I'll move to the next one and look at me sitting like a market woman. See, if you want to get the best things from a thrift market, you have to dig well. The shoes here are so fine and they are affordable, but I didn't even get my size. I'm a short girl, but I have long legs. Guys, they even sell leathers for making bags and shoes in this market. Anyways, I eventually got some nice pairs and we called it a day because it didn't stop raining. Trust me, I'll be back here to source for clothes. Now, I bet you want to see all I got in the market. Drop thrift all in the comments and follow me so you don't miss out. If you love this video, kindly like and share. I'll see you in my next adventure. Peace out.
So I got these rock buns that looks like cake for 3 cities. Let's try, guys. I hope the taste is worth it though. It actually tastes like it's cake, whoa. I actually feel like it's a cake, or maybe the name is, I don't know, maybe the guy was not pronouncing it properly, but it tastes like cake to me. Have you tried this before? I went for 3 cities. What do you think? So guys, this is the most popular wache that I've been hearing about. So I want to really try it today, right? So we got wache and rice. So let's open it up and get tasty. So guys, this is what it looks like. This is the wache, this is the rice, and then with stew. And then I got it for 10 cedis. Then they added an extra egg for 4 cedis. So let's taste. So it's basically like there's something like brown rice and beans, and then there's like white rice and stew, then egg. So let's combine everything and taste. It just feels like eating rice and beans as a Nigerian, like rice, beans and stew as a Nigerian. Like that's basically the taste though. It's tasty, but I'm not used to this white rice. I don't know if it's fragrance rice they use or another kind of rice, but the rice sure has its own flavor. Trust me, it's very tasty. I think I can buy this meal again.
Charlie, see, no matter what you do as a Nigerian, I feel like Ghana is the country that you can easily run to when there is any problem in Nigeria. Like, look at very dark man. He's in Ghana. See, people are just running to the country. Your freedom fighter, your activist is even currently in Ghana, and he's saying Ghana is safe. He feels like currently the country, Nigeria, is not in a good hands. One thing that I say is that if you are Nigerian and you want to come to Ghana, make sure you are coming here to do legal things. You understand? Don't come and do any fishy thing, any illegal stuff that will tarnish the image of your country, and even go to the extent of making Ghanaians agitated and saying you guys should go back to your country. If you are here and you are doing any illegal thing, Ghanaians will not complain. You understand? But if it gets to the point that you guys, some of them, like coming here, unaliving people, kidnapping, doing all the bad stuff, Charlie, this is what Ghanaians are talking about. They say they don't like it. No one is jealous of you. No one hates you. If you are here and you are doing legal stuff, nobody is going to complain. You understand? So this is an example, typical example. Your freedom fighter, someone like very dark man, the thing has even now overwhelmed with what is happening in Nigeria, and now he has run to Ghana. Charlie, the way you came to Ghana and you saw Ghana as peaceful, maintain that peace. As a Nigerian, when you come here, maintain that peace and everything will be fine. Thank you so much for watching.